let's talk about one of those things. Did you know when you said don't mess up? I'm sorry. Hey, I'm Kat, a Gearhead here at Backcountry. Let's talk about one of those things that you need on every camping trip, a headlamp. Behind food, water, and shelter, a light source is a must-have item on most adventures. Headlamps are the main source of light on all camping trips, and while their mission might be simple, there are a ton of options out there. You can choose what beam type, battery life, and lumen output to best suit your needs. Let's start with beam types, flood and spot. We like to break up headlamp usage into two categories, inside and out of the tent. For example, if you plan on hiking, climbing, or setting up camp at night, you're going to need a more powerful headlamp than you would for just reading in your tent. Luckily, there's a beam type for each case. Flood beams, aka wide, lights are ideal for in-tent activities. These lights will cover wider ground, but typically don't project light very far. Alternatively, spot or narrow beams are ideal for out-of-the-tent moments, like trail running at night. These lights will act just like your car's high beams, allowing you to see far into the distance. Most headlamps can switch between flood and spot modes, so if you plan on doing a little bit of everything, we recommend finding a headlamp that can also do the same. So just how far can that light go in spot mode? The beam type and lumens determine the distance that the light from your headlamp can travel. Most companies measure distance by meter, often giving a range of distances depending on your light's mode. For example, a lamp that has 3 modes, high, medium, and low, will give 3 distances, like 100 meters, 45 meters, and 9 meters. Next up is lumens. Lumens measures how much light is emitted from a source in a second. For context, a candle is just about 13 lumens. A typical 60-watt light bulb gives off about 850 lumens, and your car's headlights are somewhere between 1,000 and 4,000 lumens. Headlamps have a crazy range, spanning anywhere from 4 to 900 lumens. High lumen headlamps come at a cost, in terms of both price tag and battery life. Typically, the brighter the light, the faster they drain. So if you're not doing technical adventures at night, like climbing or running, you probably don't need a 900 lumen light that only lasts a couple of hours. Now let's talk about burn time and batteries. Headlamps are useless if they've got no charge. Over the years, burn time ratings have changed slightly. Companies realized that your headlamp is no use to you if your light isn't bright enough to see. So burn time doesn't necessarily mean time until there's no light left. It's time until there's not enough light to see. The new standard classifies the light of a headlamp as dead light when it's operating at only 10% of its total brightness. USB rechargeable lithium-ion batteries are growing in popularity among top-shelf headlamps, but for the most part, many mid and lower-tier lamps still use good old-fashioned AAA batteries. Just because the batteries aren't rechargeable doesn't mean that they aren't good. Some headlamps can go for 50 to 100 hours on max light using AAA batteries, and when those batteries dry up, they're easy to swap out. However, if you find yourself using a headlamp all weekend, every weekend, you might want to invest in a rechargeable one. Let's talk modes. Along with beam type and lumens, many headlamps have multiple modes. The most common are low, medium, high, strobe, and red light. Low, medium, and high modes cycle through different lumen levels, giving you a lower or higher amount of light. Strobe mode makes the light flash, which is great for emergency situations. Also, the batteries last a lot longer on strobe mode, reaching up to 400 hours on some models. Red light doesn't cause our pupils to dilate, meaning you don't have to sacrifice your natural night vision to get a little extra illumination. Thanks for tuning in. We hope we shine some light on the differences between headlamps. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment below, and if you'd like to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. If you need anything else, please reach out to Gearhead today. See you out there.